Who's fetching the turf this time, eh? Don't want to freeze to death here.
Our camp is just here. When the field is ready, we'll attack with speed.
The sooner the better. Herefrith will entrench deeper with every passing hour. Alfgar?
Eivor. I must say I expected a rather different outcome, but no matter. You cannot unthrow a stone from a creek.
We are the men of Lincolnshire! Remember it! My ancestors fought with the old kings of Lindsey. It's for their memory we fight today.
And in broad daylight. The hatred that eats at that man must be ravenous.
Our warsmith has arrived. The Feards are ready to fight.
Chieftain Eivor, we are ever so glad you came.
How could I not? It was my vote that got you into this mess.
The bishop caught us unaware. Claims to have taken this shire in the name of some sort of religious order.
The Order of Ancients?
That's the one. Do you know what he means?
I may.
As our hastily elected ealdorman, I advise we attack quickly, before he can rally more troops.
We attack now. Ready to fight.
Our first task will be to breach the outer wall. Then we deal with the troops inside.
For the glory of Lincolnshire!
Alfgar?
Eivor. I must say I expected a rather different outcome, but no matter. You cannot unthrow a stone from a creek.
The best way to breach is with a battering ram. I should help it along. Let's go! Take cover! Shields up! Take cover! Shields! Race!
Run away!
Look out! Oil!
Oh God! Arrow!
Brace! Incoming oil!
Run away!
Shields! Oil!
You don't need it!
Fight, men! Fight until your livers hang from your mouths!
Thank me when the bleeding is done! I've got this! Your time is come!
A challenge at last.
You are dead!
Pay for your sins!
Gods! Herefrith has gone mad!
You're surely with us.
You, point me to the bishop. No one else need die today.
He's in the chapel there, hiding away. Scabrous coward.
Let no one leave that church without facing judgment. Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
Can't stand for free this time.
The other side must be barred.
Your belly.
So respite, Lord, please. Our battle is lost.
Continue the good cause. Kill this beast! Breath on your neck! Together, lad! Can't stand for free this time. Jittering away there.
I died the day I hid behind these robes, this cross. To bring the light of my order to a wider view, I debased myself. Clawed my way to the top of this common religion, full of common men. I should have lived as the ancients did.
That's the folly of mankind, Herefrith. We wallow in our failures, like happy pigs in a sty of shit. You should have learned to enjoy it.
Blinde mig God, så lyset skall ikke fram.
Eivor! You fought as one possessed by a demon today.
Herefrith may yet have allies in Mercia, members of his secret order, but the immediate danger is past.
You have my deepest thanks, Eivor. To you I owe all my future happiness and prosperity.
You're a good fit for Ealdorman, Alfgar. Just make sure you put the Shire's needs above your own.
Of course. I'd not be the man I am today without this land, these people.
It is a shame Hunwald was not fit to don his father's boots. But he can bring joy to the people here. Treat him well.
Yes, about that. I believe he has a somewhat different idea of his future. You should talk to him.
About...
Until next we meet, Eivor. The strength of Lincolnshire is yours, should you need it.
We are bonded now. Your people and mine.
I have found better friends in Danes, to be honest. Swanborough is my love, and you are a better friend to me than any here. Would it be an imposition to ask... Well, could we live with your clan? Swanborough and I. It would mean so much to her. And to me.
Of course you may. We'll be happy to host you, ferocious swan, and your charming Dane. Come when it suits you.
Oh, yes! I'll pull my weight, I promise. And fight when needs be, and I won't drink more than I'm allotted.
You fight with us, Hunwald, and you can drink as much as you like.
Thank you, Eivor. This means... it means the world to me.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Best tell her the good news. Alfgar?
Eivor. I must say I expected a rather different outcome, but... no matter. You cannot unthrow a stone from a creek.
Hello. Need something forged?
Good day. Is Gunnar about, or did he leave and not mention it?
My name is Rima, and Gunnar is a good friend of mine. Asked me to run his shop while he's away.
It is good to meet you, and strange to see Gunnar away from his forge.
Well, as far as I know, he's got a very compelling and beautiful reason for his absence. So here I am.
Well, if Gunnar has faith in you, I do too.
Then I say you have fine taste. Have a look at what I've got.
I would like to see what you have in stock.
That be all?
I have to go. See you soon.
So long. Good day, Eivor. I intended to...
Randvi, what is this?
Another dispute, I'm afraid, with Holger stirring the pot once again. Will you set in judgment?
Judgments are the burden of a Jarl. This is Sigurd's duty now.
He refuses to leave his quarters. Right now, you are the only noble fit for this.
I don't know. It is not my place.
Please. Only until Sigurd recovers his strength.
All right. Once more. Gudrun, Holger, Come forward. You'll state your cases, and I'll hear you out and be as swift in my judgment as I am able. Gudrun, you may speak.
I have been robbed, Eivor. My property defaced. 3 days ago, I discovered some of my sailcloth missing. I scoured the settlement in search of it. Passing Holger's home, there I see it. Boldly displayed and worse, defaced, with scrawls and silly stories upon it.
Lies and slander!
Holger, quiet. You're well acquainted with the rules of this trial. Now, Gudrun, what did you do upon discovering your sailcloth?
I confronted him, demanding silver. For sil with Holger's inky scratching cannot be sold or bartered, can it? I ask only that I be paid for the property that was taken from me, yet he refuses.
So Holger took something that belonged to you and defaced it. Now you wish to be paid for the item. Do I understand?
That is right.
Holger, what say you in your defense?
Short days ago, I found a pile of mildew-stained detritus beneath the docks, and salvaged what I could. I wish to use it as a canvas, you see? As a conveyance for my latest works. The sailcloth was in such a state, and so obscured from view, I assumed it was refuse, abandoned goods.
I see.
My motives were honest, Eivor. Would a thief be so brazen as to display the fruits of his crime? Hardly. Yet here she claims I have robbed and defaced her property, when all I took was rubbish left by to rot.
Nonsense.
My only crime here is that I gave something ugly and decrepit a bold new life.
I see. So you feel Gudrun disposed of something, and now unreasonably seeks its return.
Exactly. Yes.
All right. I have heard enough.
I might have profited from that cloth. Holger has all but robbed me of a future boon.
It was garbage. Yet now it's a part of something greater. If anything, I have increased its value. You ought to thank me.
Oh, I will thank you with the back of my...
Quiet. Let me speak. After careful thought, it is clear that...
What is this? What are you doing?
Holger and Gudrun are at odds. I hope to find a resolution.
That duty is mine alone, Eivor. You know this. Stand aside.
You were not here, brother. Nor did I wish to bother you.
A sallow excuse for such a bold defiance. I hope you enjoyed it. Are you finished singing, my dear scout?
My Jarl, as I was saying,
Stop! Enough! I have heard more than enough to render my judgment. For as long as I've known you, Holger, you have spun words into lies. You weaken the minds of children, and delude the minds of men. I've shown you too many years of tolerance. And rather than exist in grateful meekness as Holger the liar, you sink lower. You become Holger the thief, robbing a woman of her livelihood, all in the name of your stupid stories.
Sigurd Jarl, no, that is not
This is the consequence of your actions. You will pay Gudrun the value of 30 sailcloths.
30 times? Surely you jest. That would ruin me, Sigurd.
Do I look like one to pay pranks, Holger? Pay the fee, or be exiled.
Great, Jarl. If I may, I seek only compensation for a single sailcloth. The rest is...
30 times! In silver! That is my judgment.
Eivor, please. Does this not seem unfair?
Sigurd is our Jarl. His word is law, whether or not you agree.
You see?
Of course, my Jarl. As it must be. Forgive my defiance.
Thank you, Lord, for hearing us out.
See to it that judgment is carried out exactly as I have said. Should the need arise again, do not fail to rouse me.
day, I want to thank you for your judgment, Eivor. For stepping in when Sigurd would not, in spite of what happened. Poor man. I've never known him to be so angry and reckless. Is that a sight you have seen? Rarely. There have been moments when he was distressed, worried, afraid. But nothing like this. Never, ever like this. Let us do our best for him, as we take care of our own. We are his best hope for healing. If it is not too late. In the meantime, we press on. The fire's out in Lincolnshire. They stand with us again, with Elfgar as their ealdorman. Let us hope he proves a more reliable friend. Looks like I have a new letter. She looks good, Stowe. Good enough to attract a horde of Vikings.
That's not a compliment, Eivor. That's just alarming.
But it keeps your back straight, and your sword at the ready.
God's truth. I can't relax too much, otherwise I'll float away.
How is Erki? Is he well?
He is. God's kept his spirits and health up. He's waiting for me back at the governor's villa.
I would like to say hello.
You shall. We want to show you the result of all your aid.
Good. Lead on.
Eivor! You've come!
You really cleaned up the place. Impressive.
Did you notice what we've done with some of the brickwork? Repurposed from old London.
And who are these people? There's a few faces I know already.
These are the good citizens of London, here to thank you for your help. Without you, these walls might have crumbled beneath the grasping vines of the Order. And we'd be but poor thieves of heathen scum. So we tip our wrists and raise our voices in thanks.
To Eivor!
Eivor! Eivor, Broga of Clan Raven, London shall ever house you in her welcoming bosom. Skål!
You see? Fresh bricks, a wash of paint. She looks brand new.
Trigger would have killed you for pilfering bricks from the Mithras ruins, no matter how vile that place was.
Well, it's a good thing London's new governor is rather fond of me and my schemes.
Don't you dare drag me into that job. I won't have it.
Come raise a cup and...
You rehearsed that for hours.
No speech for me, Stowe? After I saved your ass in Sussex?
No, I remember Sussex quite differently.
You're all patched up and not a leech in sight.
Aye. Odin saw me as too handsome for his hall.
And was it Odin who carried you around for months?
Oh, thank the gods he didn't. Stowe cuts a much handsomer figure.
I don't feel like I have a target on my back when I walk through London these days.
It's a good feeling, isn't it?
And we did it together.
So eat, Eivor. Drink. Be merry. This is your celebration too.
It to be done! Who's with me? Is that a bottomless stomach I see? Drink faster than me, you win the purse. Let's see the shimmer of your silver, friend. Betting the whole horde, huh? Ready your cup!
You're going to start. You're a bit green, friend. Ha! Droolmonger. How are you, Gita? Recovering from your loss?
I wake every morning, and if I am lucky, there's a moment where I forget. My Regna, my poor girl is dead. But she is avenged. Thanks to you.
Take good care of yourself.
Go on! Go for it! Eivor, we want to apologize.
with no idea what we were doing or why.
But Stowe got us sorted out. We're glad he gave us another chance.
Visit me at home sometime. I'll show you how the Norse throw a feast.
Can't be much different than a Dane feast, I'd imagine.
We'd be honored, Eivor. But London needs us now more than ever.
Stowe gave me work manning the Springolds. No thanks to you. Still the best shot in London, I am.